Hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. How are you? Sending you the purest of love and light. Always remember, God is for us, and because He's for us, who can be against us? We are blessed, we're highly favored, we're anchored, we're secured, and we are protected. So, if it's your first time, I welcome you. Returning soul tribers, new soul tribers, thank you for coming back. So, here we have it says, because the poor won't be forgotten forever. The hope of those who suffer won't be lost for all time. So, however, in whatever way you think that you're poor, this is a reminder from Psalm 9, verse 18, saying that you won't be forgotten forever. Trouble does not last always. And so it says, the hope of those who suffer. So if you're hoping and praying and nothing is happening, Spirit is saying, God is saying here, you won't be lost for all time. No, trouble does not last always. Trouble does not last always. And it says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. So yeah, the wicked, they're drunk, in however way, whatever way it is that they're taken over. Their way is darkness, and this is what they think they are in heaven, but actually they're in hell. They're just stumbling around, they're zombies, really. It says, oh my God, I trust in you. Let me not be ashamed. Let not mine enemies triumph over me. Psalm 25, verse 2. A lot of you, that may be relevant as well. Let not your enemies triumph over you. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighted in his way. So the steps of a good man, they're ordered by God. So your steps, it's ordered by God, and he delights in you. God is pleased with you. And this is why whatever it is that you're going through right now, it will not last always. This is only a season. It's only a test. And soon, very soon, you will get your reward, because why? God is happy. He's satisfied with you. It's like Job. Yes, you may be going through some things, and your family and people may look at you and said, don't understand why you're going through these things. But at the same time, at the heart of it, is like when you know that God got you, because you are a good person. Not only you're a good person, but you're a God person. And you know for sure that God has your back. And the things that are coming up against you, God is going to make a way out of nowhere, because you know you're not troubling anybody, right? You're a good man, and so your steps are ordered by the Lord. Wherever you go is where God directs you to. You're not walking over to anybody or to fast in anybody's business or to interfere with anybody. You're minding your business. You're only going and doing what you're guided by God to do. And so, yes, God is delighted. He's pleased with you. And as a result of that, he's saying, fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be envious against the workers of iniquity. So do not worry because of evildoers, because that's what they want you to do. They want us to be in a panic, like, oh my God, this is not happening. Oh my goodness. It's like they love to create this illusion, like the sky is falling, so that we would freak out and think that they overcome or they are going to win us, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do not worry yourself because of people who are participating in evil works. Again, we see here the way of the wicked is darkness. So they are in darkness. So whatever they are doing, again, it's only for a time. Nothing will last, only for a time. And don't be envious. Don't want what they have, because again, they're getting it from dark means. This is why we're told, a lot of us, not to be envious, not to be jealous of what other people have, because you don't know how they come by it. And so here from Psalm 37 verse 1, you could read it yourself. Neither be envious against the workers of iniquity. Because again, everything they do is in the dark. It's unfair. It's how they can rob. It's how they can kill. It's how they can steal. And it's how they can destroy other people in order to accumulate what they have. And so, like I said, it may look as if, and for those of you who are doing the will of God, it may seem as if, oh my goodness, how comes they are not living right? They are not doing right. And I'm doing this and they look as if they're prospering. Again, you don't know how they get it. And theirs is going to be taken away from them. You know, everything is only a matter of time. Psalm 68 verse 1. Let God arise, let mine enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate you flee from you. Yeah, so it's like, this is the request. Let God arise. It's like, you know, it's like, yes, comfort God. Let our enemies be scattered. And let everybody who hate us, let them flee from us, and they will. It's like God is coming forth and he's standing up on behalf of us, fighting our battles. And so our enemies will be scattered. So this is why don't worry about them. They are, you know, it's a lot of them. Empty barrels make the most noise, right? So they're coming like, you know, with their pot covers and they're clashing and banging because they want in the spirit. When you see them or hear them, you know, even physically, it seems as if, oh my God, I am outnumbered. No, don't worry about them. Why? Because God is standing up for you, you alone. God is standing up for, and that is more than enough. Because when he gets up, our enemies, all of them will be scattered. All of them will scatter and they will have to flee. All of our haters will have to flee. They're going to have to run from before us. It's like we won't even have to do anything. We don't have to lift a finger. God is going to show up. Our angels are going to show up on our behalf. And we're going to see them scattered and running. And you're like, what's going on? But it's the power. It's the army. Because there is more with us than they have with them. All of them, they're in the physical, and even though they're working, the evil spirit is within them. But again, the devil is no match for God. So they will still have to run. They will still have to flee. Wow. Yeah, so a lot of you, the enemies, they're coming up against you because you're a challenge. You're a challenge for a lot of them at this time. And as a result of that, they're in their feelings. A lot of them, they're in their emotions. They're sad. It's about control. It's about manipulation. It's all a game for these people. And I'm telling you, it's like for a lot of them, you know, they want to break your heart as well. You know, with the heart card here, it's like, you know, it's again, they want it to seem as if you're outnumbered, that you're alone, to be afraid. But you, again, for a lot of you, do not worry. Don't be reactive. Don't allow the enemies to push your buttons. That's what they want to do. They want to bring us down to their vibration. Because then they think, oh, if you get weary, if you get tired, you get frustrated with God, then you're going to give up. So a lot of them, they're trying to put obstacles as well with challenge. They're trying to put obstacles in your way. You know, because again, we have reconciliation. A lot of them, they want to come back. That's truly what it's about. They want to come back. And you're not allowing them. We're not. How? Again, yes, forgive people, release them, let them go. But there is no way possible that, again, I can only speak for myself, but no, nobody's going to purposefully lay traps and snares and obstacles and work with people against me. And then I allow them back into my life to be what? To be what? No. And this is why they want to break you. They want to break you. They want you to get in your feelings. And then now it will get to your heart. And you will feel disappointed and, just crying because you have so much regrets and all of this stuff. And then they can come in and finish you off. I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. It's like I'm hearing, lift up your heads, O ye gates, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord God Almighty, the Lord mighty in battle. It's like, keep your head up, because God is showing up and he's showing out for some of you. For some of you, this is confirmation. For some of you, it's already done. I'm telling you, see, you have the devil here. And we know the devil is all about the devilish things. Like I said, kill, steal, and destroy, disruption. Because right behind here, we have man-made disaster. So these are things that they're coming up by themselves, of themselves, trying to see if they can create disasters in your life to break you. It says, because the poor won't be forgotten forever. So like I said, whatever it is, the enemy wants to, whether it's money, affect your health, affect your relationships, whatever it is, the enemy wants you to create a challenge to make it seem as if you're poor, you're lacking in certain areas of your life. And then, they're creating things to do this. They are the ones doing it, working behind the scene to create things, to cause blockages and hindrances in your way, purposefully doing these things. Yeah, but I'm telling you, life will be like a beach. I'm telling you, it's like, I'm hearing Bob Marley coming through. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Yeah, it's like hidden. A lot of the things they're doing, it's very sneaky. Like you said, the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. So they're doing a lot of things in the dark. It's like they themselves, the plots, the things that they're doing, they're actually exposing themselves. It's like by working against you, it's actually showing people how devilish, how evil, how deceptive they actually are themselves. They are such a hater, social media. So for a lot of you, they could be watching you, stalking you, hacking you. They're trying to slow down your progress. For a lot of them, we have channels. I know they're trying to mess with mine, but they make sure they keep their notifications on. So every time I post a message, it's an inside job, so they can, go on the attack to do what they do. But they don't want others to get the messages, right? But I'm sure they want to get the message because they're using it. See, your haters are really your admirers. It's just that it overcome them. It's like the jealousy is just too much, but they can't take their eyes off of you. And again, it's like a lot of these people, they're copycats, they're insecure. And so by them trying to hide you, like with the social media, whatever you post, whatever you have to say, by them limiting you, then they can steal your ideas and use it, so then it's only maybe a certain amount who see yours, and maybe they have another platform, whatever, so they can post it and they have maybe a bigger audience, or it won't seem as if they're copying you because you don't get as much views, right? So your content didn't get to spread as wide out, but they got to reach other people, and it seems as if they get away with it. But again, we know that we have a God he doesn't sleep. And this is why we're called here. Don't worry about them and what they're doing. Don't be jealous, because the things they're doing, it's through evil and deceptive ways that they're doing it. They are drunken in their wickedness, and this is why a lot of them, they keep going. Again, a lot of them, they're in their feelings because, again, they're insecure, they're jealous, they're bitter. All of these come from the emotions, matters of the heart, the jealousy, the toxicity, the possessiveness. We have the devil there. It's about control. them making it their business to create things in your life, man-made, made up. They make these things up, whether it's lies, trying to create blockages, people working against you. You know, these are things they did to create stumbling block in your way. So again, it should make you feel good. You should be proud that confirmation. You should be proud that you're doing something that makes people take time out of their whatever they have, whether it's their money, their own time, to want to invest into blocking and stopping you. It's like you should be proud that, like little old me, people are threatened that much. You know, this is how you know that you are different. This is how you know that you're on purpose. And this is why the steps of a good man, it's ordered by the Lord, and he delighted in his ways. What you're doing, God is proud of you. And so this is why the enemy, the devil, comes out, you know, is like, all of these is over here. The enemy wants to keep you trapped, restricted, obsessed. They want to train you. They want to chain you down, cow you down. And it's like they will do anything. It's like there is nothing. It's like the eyes, the devil is focused on you to create challenges through these people that are wicked, that are working in the darkness. These are the people under the moon. And they know not what they stumble. You know, have you ever seen a drunken person? They trip, they fall down, and then they just get up and keep on stumbling and keep going ahead and mumbling. That's who they are. Yeah. And it's like a lot of them, they're working in secret. But again, we know that with God, there's no secret. The secret is no secret. Everything is exposed. And again, because you're God's servant, he shares his secrets with you. We know the plans that the devil has because God shares them with us. He shares them with us. And so these people are meeting. You see, they're meeting, they're congregating as to how they can carry out their plots. And the psalm above it is saying, oh my God, I trust in you. Let me not be ashamed. Let not mine enemies triumph over me. Because I'm telling you, it's like, it's a group of them. It's a bunch of them. It's a cult. It's a coven. It's a church. It's a community, whether it's online or on the ground. I'm telling you, it's some families, some toxic friends, whoever they are. But they're up to no good. They want to do something to cause you heartbreak, for you to feel ashamed, for you not to be triumphant, for us not to be successful. Because these are the things here the psalmist is pleading to God about in Psalm 25 too. Oh my God, I trust in you. Let me not be ashamed. Because they want to do something to break your heart, for you to feel embarrassed about. And so they're planning in their meetings, let not mine enemies triumph over me. They're getting together, congregating to see how they can be victorious, how they can block you from getting somewhere, how they can stop you from doing something. That is what they're coming together to do. And we have here wooded area. So again, you know, they could be meeting in parks or wherever, or whatever it is that they're planning to do. Again, trust your gut, trust your intuition. Don't go with anybody out to anywhere. Because with this meeting and this wooded area, look, yes, be very careful of what people are planning. Yes, they're congregating, they're up to some really bad things. They're up to really their heart and their intention is very bad at this time. Be very careful with these folks. And it's like your enemy can't hurt you, but they're planning on getting people to come against you. You understand? To work against you. So be careful of that too. You know, it's like the steps of a good man are ordered by God. It's like you're powered by God when I see power supply here. You know, and again, with the natural disaster, you know, having things going out, flickering lights, whatever it is. But again, God is proud of you. You are a power supply. You know, it's like the beach. You're walking on the beach. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, the steps, and he delighted in his ways. So for some of you, it's like I'm hearing again, life is a beach. It's like God will power you up. God is your source. He will carry you because you are just. You're just. See, it's like right behind is a cult. I'm telling you, it's like you have people who are not, it's like because God is pleased with you, because you're in your purpose, because you're in your calling, you are this powerhouse, this power supply. It seems as if life is a beach for you because they look at you as life is easy for you. And so this is why they want to set up these cults or groups or covens, however they are, want to set up challenges for you. It's like they're watching you right behind you, watching what you're doing, your work. And again, it's God delights in you, and this is why he's protecting you. This is why he's taking care of you. Do not worry. Do not worry because of evildoers, neither be envious against the workers of iniquity. Because I'm telling you, you see this burial here and accident. And the third card fell out, imprisonment. It's not going to end well for them. And this is why we should not be jealous of people. You don't know how they're coming by or they're come by. See, you know, they're going to be clean up. It's like, don't worry about them. I'm telling you, Bob Marley's coming through really good. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be all right. They're going to be imprisoned. A lot of them, you know, accidents. There's going to be funerals. Because the means, the ways of how they were accumulating their wealth, or they think that they could work against you hidden in the dark, in secret, stealing your information on social media, trying to block you, meeting, trying to work against you. It's not going to pay off or end up well for them. Yeah, so you don't worry. You may be saying, oh, you know, your 9 to 5, it's not cutting it. You know, where you live, you're not satisfied with it. But let me tell you, when you hear or you see some of what is going to happen to these people, you're going to feel very comfortable in your cozy spot. Because again, the race is not for the swift. The battle is not for the strong, but it is for those who endure to the end. Yeah, so don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry about them. Yeah, let God arise. Let God arise, Psalm 68:1, and let the enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate you flee from before you. Yes, so your home. So enemies, oh my goodness, and your neighborhood. I can't make it up. Home and neighborhood. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, we have people right under our nose, right next door to us. Could even have people within your own home who are coming up against you. These could be your own family, your blood, people you take in as your own family who are working against you at this time. And this is why God is standing up, and all of them are going to be scattered. You have people who are watching your homes, driving around your homes in your neighborhood, your community. Yes, God is shutting it down for these people. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's like this child is like you're innocent. This is what I'm getting here. For some of you, if you have a child, watch your child. Be cautious, because justice is here. I'm telling you, justice is here for you. God is standing up. Let God arise, and let his enemies be scattered, and let them also that hate you, hate him, flee from before him. So I'm telling you, justice, karma. Yes, because a lot of these people, they probably took out life insurance on some of you. So they're planning how they can cause death. Wow. And how to cover it up. How to cover it up. Yeah. Yeah. Some of them with the desert, they want you to be left out. These are people who party a lot. They celebrate a lot. I'm telling you, the end of these people, it's not going to be well. It's not going to be good for these folks. I can tell you that much. See, a lot of them stealing your ideas, pretending they invented them. Can't make it up. Stealing your ideas. So this is why they want to create a challenge for you, to stop and to block your progress. They want to hold you back, to make you poor in an area, to try to get you sick or broken in an area of your life. So then it seems as if you can't do it. You're not doing it. But they are stealing your ideas, stealing your messages, posting them elsewhere. They're taking things and then pretending it's them. So this is what I'm saying, is like, for little you would say, little you, little me, people stealing from me is like, wow, yes, you are a big deal. Because these people, they lack creativity. They are not divine. They're of the devil. The devil doesn't create anything. All he does is copy off of God. Look around, you'll see. They may try to embarrass what God make and what God does, but it's like they're trying to copy, duplicate, to make it seem as if it's theirs, knock off. It won't work. It's like God is saying here, recharge your energy. And when I get this with the hidden and the social media, it's like rest. It's like be still. Be still is like, let them make a fool of themselves. Be still, go and rest, go and sleep. I am awake. I will take care of them. I will fight your battle. It's like, take a break, take a vacation, pamper yourself, indulge, do things that make you happy. It's like, let them go ahead, because it's not going to pay off. It's not going to work out. Their true colors will be revealed. And it's like, don't worry about them, because in the end, they will end up, all of these people who are meeting up and all these plans, whether they're meeting in wooded areas or they have plans to embarrass you or, not to let you be victorious. When they're found out, they will play the victim once they know that they're losing, because they're going to get their hearts broken. People are going to find out how shady. When I see the wooded area, people are going to see how shady they are. And it says the person hating on you because your steps are good and God is pleased with you. It says the person hating on you, they have narcissistic behavior. It's like, no kidding. It's about control. It's about, they want to win and they want to do it off of your back. They want to have the fortune, but they don't want to break a sweat. They want you to work and they should steal from you your ideas, steal your time, your energy, your money. They want to build their wealth off of your back, and it's not going to work. It won't work. It won't work for these entities, I'm telling you. Yeah, so it's like, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. It says here, dealing with insecurities, appearance, body image, worthiness, relationships, sexuality. This is over. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, because it's like they're doing a lot of things for you to get in your feelings, for you to feel insecure in your body, the way you look, your image, if you're worthy of relationship, and your sexuality, if you can perform or whatever, and God is saying, don't worry because of them. I know what they are doing, and you know what they're doing. And this is why a lot of them, the same hole that they dig for you to bury you in, they're going to fall in it. The accidents that they have paid or created for you, it's going to happen to them. They want you to go to prison or feel in prison. It's going to backfire. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's like just acknowledge, yes, I know what they're doing, and keep on using positive affirmations. Because at the end of the day, we know what God says about us. You are blessed, you're highly favored, you're fearfully, you're wonderfully made. You're a royal priesthood. You're an overcomer. So you have to pour into yourself. You're beautiful, you're handsome. Speak life into your situation because you know exactly what they're doing. They don't want you to feel wealthy. They don't want you to feel blessed. And so you need to speak that when you feel that negative energy that's coming to you, or they're sending those things at you, projecting, you need to return them to sender or take those thoughts captive and speak life into your situation. Yeah, it says here, you cut them off and they're still watching. They can't stop watching because for a lot of these people, this is their karma to watch, because God is going to make sure that these people who are meeting up, these people who are in your home, whether it's your family, people in your neighborhood, He's going to prepare that table so that they have to see you eat.